My name is Tyler Otto Brueske, and in today's presentation and demonstration, I'm going to show you how to properly run an excavator. Now we walk over here. Obviously this is a Cat excavator, which Cat is obviously the brand, which obviously I would recommend Cat every day of the week. That's just a personal thing. And we got the boom stick, as you can see, your big boom boom. This is what gets the job done, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you other than it's just a work of art. And then here's obviously your attachment right here. Down here you got two that hold each piston. And then you got your tooth right here. It's not called a tooth, but this is what you call it. And you can kind of grab onto certain types of things. So very handy. If you want to go back here, you got a blade. Now this blade can either level out ground, just like, obviously this isn't level because I haven't put in the work yet, but it gets the job done. Or I can push gravel with it too. And here's kind of your body of the excavator. And this is very complex. You got air filter here, you got your engine back here. Yep, this is whole engine system. Obviously the fluids are on the other side, and obviously always clean out your air filter if you are working in crazy conditions. And this, if you do this right here, this will get out the bigger chunks. Anyways, here's our door compartment. And now the main thing about these excavators is that they are used for dirt work, demolition, which as you can see, I have tore down. There used to be a shop here, and I tore out a foundation. This is all the concrete that came in. This is rebar. So this was some heavy built concrete here, ladies and gentlemen. And here's obviously your bucket that comes with, and there's also many different types of buckets. There's a flat edge, and here are your teeth buckets, which can be used for many different types of things. And then you get in the cab. Also, never get in with muddy boots, as I say. Now I'm going to tell you about the cab. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This would be the cab. Now you see many different opportunities with the cab. Open my windshield here, and that obviously clicks. And I got more breathing room, which it is kind of cold outside right now, so usually I wouldn't have it, but I always do just for better visual stuff because I need my glasses. So inside this cab here, we got our key and ignition. Obviously you turn it, make sure the glow plugs warm up. Here's all your kind of engine lights. You got your fuel. This will obviously, all these will beep when you need maintenance on it. So I just kind of came back here and I needed fuel, so I filled up at the gas station. You know what I'm saying? Next, usually before running this, you turn on your throttle to get maximum capacity. Throttle on, throttle off, and you got your air conditioner and stuff back here if you want cool and warm. You got everything you kind of need on here. There is your control mode, work tool, maintenance info, your quick coupler, which your quick coupler ends up being able to attach to the bucket, even though this excavator doesn't work for the quick coupler, so it's a manual. And you kind of got the whole ordeal here. And obviously your seat warmers, your windshield wipers, which obviously I can't use my windshield wipers when my thing is here, so it'll just move up there, as you can see. Anyways, and then obviously we got a radio back here, very nice and neat. It's obviously an older type of radio, but this is an older type of excavator. And here's a parking brake here. So once you move this parking brake, as you can see, if you look at the boom over there, you can do about anything with the boom. It's kind of like your start off type of deal. So I can move these and they move, but if I have this off, I can't do anything. That's just a quick representation of the cab. If you thought I was going to tell you how to run the excavator yet, you're wrong. Now, before running an excavator, you always want to make sure you got safety. Whether if you're digging a trench out, you need spotters. Because if you don't have spotters, you could hit a dangerous line, which some sort of line. Could also look like this piece of rebar. And when you hit a line like this, it could be several thousands of dollars, even though this is rebar, so it's not a line. But I mean, use protection. Next, watch your surroundings. Make sure what kind of tracks you have. Make sure you're not going over something that could damage or ruin, which usually won't happen, but obviously tracks can fall off. Use a safety for the people around you. Always make sure the guy around you is in his position where he can't get shamed. Because when you're in an excavator and you move over, your blind side is your right side. You won't be able to see that side. So always check your surroundings beforehand. Also, I mean, always, if you're going down the street, make sure your blade is up. You don't want to be scratching up the streets. Obviously, this is not a steel track excavator, but if you do have one, you're going to see marks on the streets. Also, if you're in 100-degree weather, you're going to tear up the street. So it's just overall, just be smart. Alright, so then again, how to run it. So you're going to put your parking brake, which your parking brake is what kind of keeps you positioned and stuff. And now that I have my parking brake off, I can move. And so my boom is out there, correct? Sorry for my little scab here. So by pulling the left joystick, so these are two joysticks. Here is your hydraulics. So you'll see a hydraulic pump up there, which I will show you later. And if you have a certain attachment on, then that is what will kind of control that. So my left joystick, if I move this down, my whole entire boom, so which this is like the main boom, it'll go down. So I'm pushing it down right now, and it's also moving the front, and I'm pulling it up, and it'll go up. So obviously up, down. So this is up, and this is down. Okay, and then also with this left joystick, if you move it left and right, it is going to fully move your cab. So as you can see down there, your tracks are obviously, your whole entire excavator is kind of moving. So you're kind of going in a 360 motion. Now, with your right joystick, this is going to, so if I'm all tucked in here, if I move this forward, it is going to extend outwards. It's not going to go down or up, it's going to go out. And then obviously if I pull it in, it goes in. So it can go, I mean, some of them come all the way back, but this one has like a stopping point with the pistons up there, which obviously you don't need to know because that's not how you, maybe you'll know later if you're trying to do this type of profession. And then obviously you're gonna see once I get the bucket on, this is your thing that you detach with. So once I get this, so there's like two pins, so like there's two kind of clamps or whatever it looks like, and that'll attach onto the bucket. And I will show you this very quickly. So right now I have everything kind of unlocked, and so if I go over here and I go to work tool, go to quick coupler, I'm going to unlock both of them because I'm going to try to attach onto this, and I'm at an angle right now, so I might not correctly attach to this right away the first try. Okay, so as you can see, I'm the coupler around it, so I'm gonna hit locked. That locks the front one, even though this one doesn't work, but this is like what it would if you actually used it. So now we are going to get out of the machine, and we're gonna show you how to manually lock it. This is our 7/8 wrench, and this is what obviously tightens the pins, so it obviously is stable to the machinery. So I'm gonna go righty-tighty, and I'm going to constantly do this until it is fully tight, and I'd probably pause the video because this will take forever.
Now, Tyler, tell me, how would this be easier than using that dang manual wrench?
I mean, it's not.
Nah, but what else can you use instead of that manual wrench to get that going faster than it is?
Oh, sorry. Okay, so basically what you can use is everything is obviously electrical. So, I mean, you don't want to jump out of the excavator and come down and start cranking stuff with the wrench. I mean, it's just easier to have it electrical so you can get business done and you can get it done efficiently. And as you can see, this is secure. I'm not moving. So I got my bucket, both pins are attached, so we're going over here. Now, as you can see, I'm going down. Back on my left joystick is up. I'm going to drop this piece of metal that is attached on my bucket. Now, obviously, once you get the hang of this, you can do almost anything, whether it's picking up a piece of concrete. I'm going to use my feet. I'm going to kind of lift up. I'm going to pick this. I mean, this is very beneficial if you want to move heavy stuff instead of having to do anything like that. And obviously, if I'm going to get some clay or something, I can obviously dig into the ground, pick it up, and move it from anywhere. So it's kind of just like once you get the hang of it, it's very beneficial to about every single project you do. And then if you look in the back, I can put my blade down. So usually I want to turn around like this. I can put my blade down and I can move backwards and even out the area, as you can see. And I mean that pretty much wraps it up, because whether or not you like my presentation, it's a good demonstration. In conclusion, I have been in construction for, I'd say, probably 3 years of my life, and I have exceeded and I have done a great job. I work for my dad and I am 18 years old, and overall I love doing it. It's something I enjoy, and I enjoy teaching you guys, my audience, and thank you very much for watching.